Wiggins, please go ahead and chat me. We'll start off with David Suggs from the Diamondback.
Hey, Aaron. Obviously before the game, you guys started Neil. Coach kind of mentioned that was a player-driven decision. I was just wondering, how have the conversations been in the team, around the team over the past couple of days, and how much has it kind of reminded you of maybe what went on over the summer?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, over the summer, like our team, I think we grew a lot in terms of chemistry and stuff, just coming together and being able to discuss the things that we face in the world. And I mean, seeing yesterday before our practice, the outbreak and the riots, the protests going on, and how things were handled and the way that it was went about. It was really. I mean, it affected a lot of us. A lot of the guys didn't like it, and I mean, it touched us. So guys felt like it kind of just showed the inequality and the blatant you know racism and uh, unjust ways of our country. A lot of people felt like if some of those people were black who tried to storm into the Capitol, who walked up and protested the way it did, they'd be killed. And it touched a lot of us because the reasoning behind what went down this summer with Black Lives Matter, with the marches, the protests, was because of the unjust killings, um, the racism, the social injustice, and there's just so much that triggered the protests and things of that nature. And then yesterday we see the way that it was handled, and the reason behind it, political and stuff. It affected a lot of us. So we as players, we felt like we wanted to do something. Whether that was Neil before the game during national anthem, we talked about it. Communicated with some of their guys before the game, and they felt like right before tip, we could just all unite and send a message together. Neil put a knee on the ground and just show what we stand for.
Emily Giambavo.
Hey, Aaron, appreciate that thoughtful answer. And now I feel bad for turning it to basketball. But what was it like when you're going through that huge Iowa run in the first half as players? I mean, what's going through your mind when you're trying everything and it's just not working?
Yeah, I mean they're a great team, great players individually. I mean they played. I don't know how many guys they played tonight, 10, 11 guys, and every guy came in and contributed to their win. So I mean, it was tough. We tried to throw a couple different offensive at them. I mean, defensive schemes at them and stuff. But I mean, they're a great team. They moved the ball well. They were able to score, and we just weren't tough enough. We weren't mentally locked in enough to fight, to contain some of the things that they had. So
I think you've said that after a few games, so we weren't tough enough. How do you fix that?
it's a matter of practice. Being a leader of the team. Making sure that guys are giving their all at every time. Uh, every practice, coming in and pushing each other, because it affects the way you play. And I mean, right now we just don't look like we're playing to the best of our abilities, obviously, and we got to change our effort and our energy.
Jacob Steinberg.
Hey, Aaron, after the success you guys had navigating the zone, particularly in the first 8 minutes, what do you think changed offensively that allowed you guys to struggle for a lot of the game after that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously shots haven't fallen for us in the past, and tonight shots didn't fall. So I mean, it's tough. Their zone, they kind of tried to keep us from getting into the paint, and when you have a guy like Luca and their backup number two who came in. I mean, with their size, they clog the paint. They're standing there. They're taking up space. So when you get in there, you have to you have to know what decision you're going to make. You have to know who's open, and guys got to be in their spot. So I mean, it was tough for us being able to get in the paint, draw fouls, and get easy looks. And the ones that we did get, shots weren't falling. But I mean, it's just a matter of us staying confident and trusting what our coach has for us.
Last question for Aaron, Lila Bromberg.
Hey, Aaron, you mentioned kind of, that lack of toughness or competitiveness, and that was something Turgeon mentioned as well. Just what was kind of his message to you guys in the locker room after the game?
Yeah, I mean, we got to be better. We got to play with more effort. We got to play with more energy, with a winning mentality. We got to go out on the court and play as if, you know, our passion for the game is real because you're not going to win games, you know, half playing, just putting in half the effort. You got to give it your all, and you got to give it your all for 40 minutes. We came out, we started the game great. And even though shots were falling in, you know, when shots don't fall, we still have to make sure that we're guarding the same way we did to start the game. So, I mean, we let our offense and our missed shots affect every other aspect of the game. And that's just not, you know, that's not playing tough.
All right, Aaron. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.